Hi there, it's Lori, aka Lori Has Hope, and this is Thursday, November 10th, 2016. And I'm just here with a little update on what I have done so far today. I got up at 6 a.m. I had an 8 a.m. doctor appointment, so yeah, I had to get up early. I take my shower the night before my doctor appointment when I have early morning appointments because it's too hard on my body to take my shower right before I go to the doctor's. It wears me out, and I'm worn out before I even get started. So it's best for me to do it the night before, and also my hair can get dry and I don't have to go out in the cold with long wet hair. And it was pretty cold this morning. I mean, not real cold. I mean, freezing cold. There was no frost or anything, but it was like in the maybe around 44. And I didn't wear a coat. I wore a long sleeve top and black pants. And I was going to do a body shot and I forgot all about it. I've already changed, so it's too late now, but maybe in a day or so when I'm feeling a little better, I can try. I'll be honest, I'm totally exhausted. I mean, that walk at the clinic, once you get in the building, and then you go up the elevator, and then you go all the way to the back of the building where his office is. And I told him today, I said, you really need to move your office up to the front of the building. he just laughed at me. But he's a cool doctor. First thing he said to me when he came in the exam room is, he says, you lost 10 more pounds. And he went like this and gave me the thumbs up. And that made me feel so good. And he's awesome. And everything seemed to be okay. Blood pressure, the nurse had taken the blood pressure, and then she did the little thing they put on your finger to see if you're still ticking, and apparently I was. My blood pressure was 140/70 today, and to me that sounded high on the top, and I asked her about that, and she said it could be because you don't eat before you come. And I said, well, I need to fast for my blood work, and and then I said, I don't drink any water because I don't want to weigh water weight. And she just said, she said, I understand that you have to do that, but she said that might be the reason why, your blood pressure was up a bit. And my thought was I probably most likely exerted myself walking back there to where his office is. Because, as I said, it is a long walk, and I don't mean to keep harping on that, but it is a long walk when your legs don't work very well. And even though I've lost almost 110 pounds now, my knees are still not good. I still have severe degenerative osteoarthritis in both knees. I'm sure they're happy to have so much less of me to haul around, but it's still hard to walk. And so that's enough of that. But everything went well there. He just told me to keep doing what I'm doing because it's obviously working. I said I plan to. We even talked about, a sort of goal weight. And I was surprised that he was thinking the same number I was, because I am short. I'm about 5'5", 5'1", 4'11". It depends on what day it is. But I told him, I had a number in mind, and he said, I'm thinking 175. And I said, that's the same number I had in mind. But I was thinking, but that's like a first sort of semi-goal. And, but he says, I think that would be a good number. And obviously it's a lot less than what I weighed when I first started. When I got serious about this last year, and I'll be honest, I don't remember what month I really got down to business and started doing it seriously every day. But I weighed at that point about 303.8 pounds. I had weighed more in my life, I'll be honest. At one point, I think I may have been about 355, which is way too much for my height. I mean, even the 308 was way too much. This is the first time I've given any numbers, but I just wanted you to kind of know what I was dealing with here, and you can kind of figure out where I'm at probably by the numbers I've given you. But I am in Wonderland, and I have been in Wonderland for a while. I don't really have that far to go to reach that first goal that the doctor and I both set for me. So, yeah. I mean, and he didn't call it a first goal. He'd be happy if I just stayed right there at 175, I think, because he knows I'm eating healthy, I'm exercising, and other than my anxiety issue, overall, I'm doing a lot better. Well, and my knees. But, the overall way I feel, is a lot better with a lot less weight. So, I did stop at Rite Aid on my way home, and I picked up 2 prescriptions. He had prescribed a new script for my anxiety because I didn't feel the diazepam, which is a generic Valium, was helping me as much as it should be, or as it used to. I think maybe my body's just used to it after so long, and of taking it. And so he prescribed something. It's a generic Klonopin. I think that might be how you say it. I'm not sure. But I was reading the little the paperwork they give you when you get a new prescription. Well, they give it to you every time you get any prescription, but I was reading the paperwork on this, and it kind of scared me, so I'm not sure I'm going to take it. And it said if you take anything, the warnings were, do not take, if you take codeine. Now, I take oxycodone, which I wasn't sure if it had codeine in it, so I got on my phone. I didn't actually search. Well, I searched, but I do it with my voice because I do it the lazy way. And I asked, I said, does oxycodone have codeine in it? And the answer that came back was, no, it does not have codeine per se. And then went into a little speech about opiates or something like that. And anyway, I'm just a little nervous about taking it when I take that pain med. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake you around there. So I am going to talk to him again, but he knows what I take. I mean, he's the one that prescribes he actually gave me a new script for the oxycodone, and then he gave this, brand new one for the different anxiety med. And this one says when I looked at the other information, it says it's actually for seizures and stuff, so I'm kind of confused about that. So I'm going to have to do a little more research online and see what I can find out about it, because, I mean, my doctor should know what I need, but I want to, find out what all it is really good for. And it's not that I don't trust him, because I do, but I'm just one that likes to research, and I'll go online with my computer and, find out everything I can about it. So, by the time I got home, I was exhausted, and I still had to make breakfast, coffee. I started the coffee the second I got in the door, because I always set that up the night before, but I couldn't have any coffee before I left, so it wasn't made yet. And I didn't want it to be sitting there, getting old and stale and all that. So I started that the minute I came in the door. I got comfy. Then I made my breakfast, my protein shake, my oatmeal, and got my coffee and my water. And in here I came, took my meds finally. I hadn't taken any meds. So yeah, I was hurting, a lot of pain. Fibro was acting up. I'm in a fibro flare. It's a little better right now. It was horrible when I first got home. And I've had the heating pad on my back. You can see it back there. That's that blue thing. And up on my neck, my shoulders. But I'm doing a little better now, but I'm still really tired, really worn out. My knees are still not happy. But I'm going to wrap this up, because this is almost 10 minutes, and it will be over 10 minutes by the time I get done signing off. but I just kind of wanted to let you know what's going on and update you on some things that I've never really updated you on. So I'm sure a lot of you are surprised. I still haven't gave my current weight, but I will. Maybe next time. And maybe I'll do a body shot. I mean, it's hard to tell when you see me sitting down. I mean, I've got a lot of the weight from my my face. Well, I don't know where anyway, a lot of the weight from my face went down here to this little turkey gobbler thing. But I've also noticed that I've got some collarbones. How awesome is that? I haven't seen those for a long time, but that's pretty cool. Anyway, I am going to wish you all a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you may be doing. Be safe, and remember to keep smiling and keep a PMA. It really does help to keep a positive mental attitude. And there's always hope. So I'll talk to you soon. Love you all. Bye.